Hi, I'm Cheryl. You're going to love this card. This goes together so quick and it looks so cool, I think. I just love this kind of artsy wreath design on the front. So this is what we're going to need today. We need a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and this is 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored and folded at 5 1/2 inches. And another piece of Whisper White. This is 3 1/4 by 3. A piece of cherry Cobbler cardstock. This 3 1/2 by 3 1/4. See, we don't need very much for this card, so that makes it wonderful. Then from Snowflake Sentiments stamp set, I'm using a Season's Greetings, and then wishing you a season of joy, a season of cheer, but most of all, a wonderful year. I'm using that stamp also. And then from the Beautiful You stamp set, I'm using this stamp. That's what we're going to use to make the wreath. See, I have Always Artichoke ink. I have Cherry Cobbler ink. Tombow. And I have the Nuvo Crystal Drops, and this color is Autumn Red. And that's it. That's all we need. Now, I have my stamp for the inside. I have it set up on one of the Tim Holtz platforms. And that's just going to stay there for the whole holiday season until I'm done making my Christmas cards. Excuse me. So I want to stamp in the center here. So I'm going to open my card up, because these are set up for like an A2 size card that opens the other way. So instead of opening this way, it opens this way. And then it'll stamp 1 sentiment here and a sentiment on this side. But I'm going to have to change this up a little bit so that this stamps on my different orientation card here. And that looks good right there. Let me just get a hold of it. Put my magnets on to hold it down, and I'll ink up my stamp, which is right there. And let's see, I use the Always Artichoke on the other card. I think I'll use the Cherry Cobbler on this one. I'll ink that up. Fold this over. Give it a little press. And, oh, that looks good. I'll just put this aside. I'll clean that up later. So now we have our inside done. And we'll start working on the outside. I'll set this aside for the moment. I'm going to close up the Cherry Cobbler for just a minute. And we're going to switch to the Always Artichoke. And right in the center here, I need to draw a circle. So I'm going to grab a pencil, and I'm going to, let's see, there's something that's circular. I'm just going to trace around that. So whatever you've got hanging around that's circular, it doesn't have to be perfect, because that center is not going to be perfectly round anyway. And just a light pencil mark there. That's just a guide for my stamping. And I'm going to get my Always Artichoke ink out. And my stamp from the Beautiful You. I'll ink that up. And let's see. I'll start here. And then just keep stamping until it runs out of ink. That's how I did it. And then over here we'll start, and we'll keep stamping until it runs out. I'll turn it and keep stamping. see, I think I need a dark one down here just to keep it even. And by the way, I'm facing this fatter part of the stamp towards the center as I'm stamping. That's probably a good thing for you to know. And let's see. Maybe I'll do one over here. And maybe one over here. I want that filled in real nice. Okay, so there's the green part of our wreath. And the other part of the wreath I'm not going to do until the end. Now, I'm going to grab an eraser. I have an eraser here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I'm going to grab an eraser. I'm just going to quickly erase my pencil lines. And wipe up my table. There we go. I'm going to take my piece of cherry cobbler and my Tombow, and on the back of the one Whisper White that we stamped, we'll put some Tombow glue. And anywhere along the line here you feel like you would like to have some dimension, you can always add some dimensionals to the back rather than gluing. So we have that. I'm bringing my card front back in. And once again, some Tombow glue on the back here. And turn that over. And I'm going to center it side to side, but I'm only going to come down, about 1/4 of an inch from the top. And glue that down. And then I'm using the Season's Greetings, and this time I'm going to use the cherry cobbler I said, so that's what I'll get out here. Cherry cobbler, and we'll ink that stamp up. Now you could use either of these other stamps up on there on the front. It's got Merry Christmas from our family to yours, that would be nice on there, or wrapped up in the warmth of Christmas, but I'd go with one of these other two personally. But then what the heck, it's your card, you do what you want. Now I'm going to center this underneath my little thing here, and there we go. We're almost finished with the card. You can see that this is going to be a very easy one. And I'm going to use my crystal drops and give it some little holly berries. So I'm just going to put it in little clumps of 3. And remember, when you're using your drops, you want to kind of hover the tip over your paper. And squeeze the drops out. You don't want to touch the tip to the paper. It's the drops that should be touching the paper. And I'm just going to get a bunch of these little red berries. I really like this product. It comes in all different colors. It comes in glitters, which are nice. Oh, by the way, if you want to, you could substitute red glitter paper under here too, if you want a little more sparkle on your card. And one more cluster of these, and that should be enough. So there we go. Now when you're finished with your drops, you want to clean the tip off. I would normally wipe that on a paper towel on one handy. So I'm just wiping it with my fingers. Tap it, and that gets all the stuff out of the nozzle. And then squeeze the bottle a little bit, and you'll hear it make a little huffing noise. And then you know that all your product is down out of your applicator. You don't have to worry about it setting up and drying in there. So here we go. The card's all finished. I just have to set it aside and let these little drops dry. And here's the other one. See, that's with the Always Artichoke, and that's with the Cherry Cobbler. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more of them, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to order any of the Stampin' Up! Products that I've used today, then you can do that. Come and shop with me 24/7 through either my Facebook page or my website. And as always, I'll have all the materials listed down below. And check out my Facebook page. I put all kinds of stuff on my Facebook page. Anything that I think crafters might be interested in, I put that on my website. If I come across sales or really good prices on certain items, not necessarily Stampin' Up, but yes, Stampin' Up too. All that goes on my Facebook page, so be sure to check that out. I also put things up there like I put a picture of my grandson that he's dressed up as a flying monkey for Halloween. He was just so cute. I put a picture of him up there. I put pictures of my cats there sometimes, or my dog. So just anything that I think you might be interested in. That all goes on my Facebook page. So y'all take care, stay safe, happy stamping, and have a wonderful holiday season.